There's an excitement when you're starting a new business. I used to spend hours figuring out new things, like how to create this course, how to get it out there, how to build a community, how to build a social media presence. And as a business owner, you just wear like I don't even know how many hats. How many hats do we wear? Like maybe a million? I don't know. So figuring out everything can be really hard, and I definitely experienced a lot of burnout in probably the second year of my business, in 2016 maybe. I was juggling a lot of client projects. I was trying to also be a new business owner, trying to make this work and be profitable for me, and just going through the ups and downs of running a business. It's not easy. I think when you hit burnout, it's a huge sign to take a break. A break from not only just being away from your work physically, but also mentally trying to switch off, which is so hard to do for creators, because having a business is like having a child in some ways. And I know for people who don't run their own business, this might sound a little too dramatic, or like, oh, you're comparing a business to a child. It's not like that. It's just like a baby or a business you created from scratch. So you definitely have emotional attachment towards it. And that's also the reason why you hit burnout, because you're constantly thinking about it and you're not able to switch off. And so I think physically and mentally being able to switch off is huge. And it can do wonders for your business. And that's what I've realized. Like when I really step away from my business is when great things happen. And I definitely feel like scheduling that time, not only on a daily basis, but also on like going off on vacations and completely switching off can do wonders. Like even earlier this year, I went to India for about like 5 weeks. I actually thought I'll work from there, but when I reached there, I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do the basic. Like I used to work, I think like maybe 5 to 7 hours per week. But the rest of the time, I just switched off and I was able to enjoy with my family. When you're in a different environment, it really helps. You don't always have to go to India or someplace to take a vacation. Even just going off on a hike in the weekends, meeting a friend for coffee and not talking about business stuff can be really helpful. And relying on a community that really understands you, like in a creative community, because we are, as creatives, again, this is one more thing. We don't have colleagues. We don't have people sitting right next to you in the workspace who you can quickly ask, be like, how's your day going? Or, oh, I'm feeling burnt out. There's nobody to share. So I think having a community that truly understands you in the creative space can be really helpful in beating burnout. And for me, one thing that has been huge is like practicing mindfulness and meditation every day. So I think it was 6 months or 8 months after my son was born, I was starting to realize that I need some more headspace, or I need to make time for myself in order to kind of become the person that I need to be. And I started focusing on meditation, and I started it on that day, October 26, 2019. I still remember. And it's been till date, and I haven't skipped a day. And I practice like 21 to 25 minutes of meditation every single day. And that has been huge for just being present in the moment, being mindful, and just switching off. It's still hard. It's like it never gets easy because we're all human beings. It's hard to really switch off your mind, but it's definitely played a big role and has definitely helped me stay more rooted in the present moment. As a mom, I don't have a lot of space for stress and burnout, so how can I minimize that? And that was the reason for like structuring my business this way, which gives me more flexibility and time to take off.